Good morning. Good morning. We are here in Canton, beautiful Village Lodge number 29. This is the Village Idiots 29 podcast. I'm Eric,
I'm Tim.
and we are the premier New England fantasy football. God damn, I fucked it up. We are New England's premier Masonic fantasy football podcast because we are seemingly New England's only Masonic fantasy football podcast.
That's right.
That's right. So, how you doing, Tim?
I'm doing fantastic, Eric. How about yourself?
I'm great. Did you actually, we had daylight savings this morning. Did you actually get to sleep in today?
I did. Well, I mean, I got up at like 6, which I guess was 7, which is when I normally get up. So yeah, no, it's fine. I mean, it's I like the time change.
Oh yeah.
So
Rory was playing her keyboard at full blast about that time this morning. So, you know, I don't usually get up that early on a Sunday, but it is what it is when you have
yeah,
kids.
that can be a thing, definitely.
How's your Halloween?
Halloween was great. Halloween was great. We go we it's a busy day.
Absolutely.
They do trunk or treat at the school, so we were there doing trunk or treat, and then we were we go up to North Granby with some friends of ours and kind of tool around. My buddy's got a Halloween trailer that he attaches to his Jeep,
Oh, that's pretty
and
cool.
we drive around, and so we get all the kids, and they just kind of jump on and off throughout the neighborhoods, and it's always a good time. So a lot of fun. How about yourself?
Oh yeah, well, it was a big mess. The girls went into Friday, having their costumes all set, and then them both not wearing their costumes. Unfortunately, Livy's costume was set. They were all going as Shrek characters, and she was the gingerbread man. So she
Okay.
had this awesome onesie that was in the back was all gingerbread man, and it was fantastic. But her friends couldn't go. Unfortunately, so she decided not to wear it because she thought nobody would get it. I'm like, who cares? It's an awesome costume.
I saw. Yeah, it must have been the year for like that because I saw a lot of Toy Story.
Yep, I saw a lot of Toy Story.
A lot of Monsters Inc.
Yep.
And I think I didn't see any Shrek, but definitely Toy Story, Monsters Inc. Those were big.
But it was great. I mean, we once it got dark, we packed up the kids and went to a nice street around here.
Nice.
And they give out full candy bars for a bunch of the houses. So,
Do you ever because I know you like the sweaters and stuff. Have you ever heard of a company? It's called Roosevelt's.
no.
So check them out. They do a bunch of it's like RSVLTS. So they do all kinds of shirts. They're
Okay.
all like they've got like every fandom. I get so last year it was Bluey.
Nice.
So I have like this Bluey Christmas hoodie that Logan has, and I think this year they're doing they did put out a Star Wars one, so I'm gonna be grabbing that. But they've got a lot of good
Oh, fantastic.
like fandom stuff and like matching family things.
Like I gotta check that out. Like, usually I stick to Amazon or because my wife and I will give each other one every year, and we're getting
Yeah.
the girls into it. There's another website called Anime Ape, which has a bunch of them. Box Lunch is a store in the West Orange Mall.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, I've seen that.
They-
I've seen that.
Like there's a bunch of places around here, but usually
Yeah.
they go for like $65. Like the
Yeah,
really,
these are I know the performance hoodies, which are they're really nice.
Yeah.
I actually bought. They have just like plain ones, like plain blue, plain black, and I
pretty cool.
actually bought a couple of them and had them. I'll take them down to Vincent's in Simsbury and have them throw like I've got the gym logo on one. I get the Simsbury hockey for coaching and stuff, Simsbury lacrosse because they're heavy enough where they provide a little bit of warmth, but they're breathable. So like
Awesome.
especially for lacrosse, like when I'm like lacrosse weather's just so up and down. Like,
Yeah.
it's either super hot or super cold, and like you never can tell when it's raining and it's not raining. It's a pain in the butt. So, really good. But yeah, I also have like a bunch of their, just like character thing. They do a lot of Star Wars stuff. So,
Oh yeah, and the
You
Star
know.
Wars ones are everywhere.
but I want to say they're like $62 or whatever. And then
Yeah.
you troll. They have like everything else. Like there's a Facebook group and
Of
people-
course.
dude. I'm on the Facebook group. Just because I'm on the Facebook group, I don't really know why. It's not something I interact with ever, right?
Right.
But like one day, this guy had like posted this picture of his closet. And he's a teacher, and he's literally like, I have I have enough shirts where for the entire year I never have to wear one twice.
Really?
And I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that's insane. It's like 300 shirts.
He might have a problem.
But I started to do the math because the shirts are more expensive than the sweatshirts.
Yeah.
They're like $75. I'm like 75 times 300. Like, dude, that's an investment in clothes. And I love clothes. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me
Oh,
wrong. I love
absolutely.
clothes. Like, I'm a brand whore like you wouldn't believe. But, dude. So, yeah. But check them out. Definitely, like, onesies, twosies. Like,
Oh, I'll have to.
if you're looking for a nice, like, hoodie,
Oh, yeah.
it's kind of lightweight, like, grab one. And, they had the Monsters Inc. ones are really cool because they just have, like the print of the Sully's body, so it's
cool.
just, they just kind of look that way.
That's awesome. Did you, speaking of checking things out, did you check out that website I showed you last week?
I did. I haven't bought anything, but I'll put a couple of
No.
things on my Christmas wish list and see if Aaron gets them.
They have a lot of good shit on there. They
It's
really
just
do.
so much stuff. I'm trying to get rid of stuff.
Right?
Like just the amount of crap I own. Like I was counting the other day, and I have like 5 laptops. Like I don't.
Yeah, you don't need
I
that.
don't need all these things. Like,
And what do you usually put those on eBay or the marketplace, or something like that?
It's if I'm gonna sell them, it's marketplace.
Yeah.
eBay takes. I think at this point, eBay. I don't sell crap on eBay anymore. I used to a lot when the fees were reasonable, but now the fees are like
All right, everybody,
25%.
look out for Tim's look out for Tim's post.
Yeah,
you know?
sales on old tech. But anyways, let's talk about current events. We got some football. There was some football last
we
week.
do.
There was football. It was week 8.
Oh yeah.
Week 8 last week.
Oh man, hold on.
And
there we go.
yeah, what a week there.
Oh man, and, like the Jets got their first win by 1 point. We were so wrong about that game right there.
I can't. I mean, just we were wrong about a bunch of games last week.
Yeah, Atlanta lost to Miami. Like
Atlanta lost to Miami. The Bears lose to the Ravens, a Lamar-less Ravens.
yes,
Right, which we didn't, and I thought that was going to be a close game, and it was not at all. The Bills did what we thought the Bills were going to do, beat the Panthers.
of course.
I thought I had hit the lotto. I picked up the Bengals D and Joey Flacco. Flacco performed.
Yeah, what did the Bengals do for you? I'm sorry to rub salt in the wound, but
Minus
holy
3.
shit, man.
Minus. Somehow I still won.
But
minus
by
3.
very little.
But yeah, it was like tenths of a point.
If Trevor put a kicker in, you would have lost
Yeah,
that week.
no, if Trevor put a kicker in, yeah, no, that's absolutely. Text.
And remind you guys, one player can make a difference. You never know. So be sure to look at your lineups and just if you have any players that are out, just fill that slot, man. Come on.
Yeah, just pop something in. Niners lose to the Texans. And I don't think anybody. I mean, I think that. I don't think it was a shocker, but
No.
the Niners are beat up. Niners are beat up.
Yeah, Brock Purdy's not playing this week. Mac Jones is back at it.
I think Mac Jones is going to get the starting job out there next year.
I mean,
I think so. But,
well, Brock Purdy's, Mr. Irrelevant finally caught up to him.
Yeah, Pats beat the Browns, which again we all saw come. Although
it was closer than I thought it was going to be.
New England,
Come on, guys.
stop. Like you're winning handily, but you're letting the first half get out of hand. So
Yeah, you don't-
No, that's enough on that. But just take care of it. TCOB, and then the Eagles beat the Giants, which again I think we all saw coming. But again,
I thought it was going to be more competitive.
I thought it was going to be a
though.
more competitive game.
But the Philly defense showed up, so
Oh yeah, no, 100%. Bucks beat the Saints. Broncos beat the Cowboys, which again I think everybody saw that coming. Colts beat the Titans, and the Colts, Danny Dimes, still going strong.
when they face Philly though, they're going to have a tough time. Though.
They are, and I'm wondering about the whole. There's some people out there chirping about Daniel Jones being an MVP.
No, if anybody, let's see, who's in it? Jonathan Taylor was going to be more of an MVP than Danny Dimes.
It could be, but I mean, who knows? And then Packers beat the Steelers. That was a good game.
That was.
And then the Chiefs whooped up on the Commanders. But we're back to the Chiefs getting the bullshit calls and things like that. But that's your Week 8 roundup.
And Jaden Daniels did not play last week either.
He did not. So he had that going. And so what did that mean for us in the league, though? Right? If we're looking back at Week 8, I won by 1 point. I mean, I could do the math here, but like 1.4 4 points or something.
It
Like
was crazy.
it was, yeah. If he puts a kicker in, unless it's the Dolphins kicker,
Hold on. We got some
2.66 points.
We got some activity in the chat. Joe Joya chirping in. Jets will not lose this week. Joe, we have a lot of Jets fans in our viewership, but Joe, come on, man. So you're okay to be 2-7? I mean, if you do that, you're not going to get the first round pick next year.
I mean, maybe. Any given Sunday.
Any given Sunday, you're right. Anyway, so let's go back to what we did in week 8.
So week 8, we're going back there. So, and it just because I'm always at the top because we use my laptop. So I beat Trev 2.66 points. That was the difference there. There was a real tight one though. We'll get to that.
Yeah.
Bobby loses to Rithia.
Rithia is actually making some moves.
He's making some moves. I have seen the ding, ding, ding.
Rithia wants that cash prize. He wasn't going to be into it until I told him there's a cash prize this year, and now he's back in. But you might want to pay me your dues, guys. Come on. We have 6 people that have paid the dues.
I'm going to pay my dues like I pay my lodge dues.
Right at the
end. Yeah. So Nick, did Nick and Seamus like field full rosters, or did they just kind of?
I think they did. Let's go into it.
Let's take a look.
Let's take a look.
So Seamus did not. He was missed. So just right off the bat, he is missing a running back. He is missing a kicker and a defense. So Seamus
Come on, buddy. You might have been able to take that one home.
It takes 2 seconds.
I think he wants the license plate again this year.
Maybe.
I really do.
Other than that, Dak underperformed. Shocker.
Well, yeah.
For Nick. Nick Chubb. Nick, you got to do something there. And Nick Chubb he's a fantasy bust this year.
Jerry Jeudy as well.
Jamar did what Jamar's supposed to do, so you can't fault him there. Yeah, Jeudy he puts up 0 for 2. He's not getting any targets either.
No, but Joe Flacco is playing this week.
He is. He is. Taylor, that's an aberration there. 14 points from the Jets. In the Eagles defense, they underperformed. So, but still, Seamus, just
could have been winnable.
Just do a lineup. That's a winnable game. You beat the taco team. Congrats. You're supposed to do that. Justin served up his first loss.
By Brother Joe.
None other than Brother Joe Joya, which is
it happens.
It happens. I know. I was a victim. Myself. And that happens. Then we had Nate beat up on right worshipful Chris Ozog.
Yeah, I don't even think Nate had a full team.
Let's dive in. Well, yeah, Bo Nix.
Yep.
Saquon went off.
Oh, huge game.
Yeah, but then Tyreek. Was he on a bye? No, Dolphins were on a bye. Oh, Tyreek's out.
Yeah, Tyreek's
out.
He's on IR.
Yeah, Evans. Yeah, he's
for the whole season. Like
yeah. So yeah, he was trash. But you got big. Buffalo D came up big.
Yep.
So that's again, got to set a lineup, guys. Got to set a lineup.
Well, to Brother Ozark's credit, he did try to make moves.
He did.
The moves just didn't pay off. Like Hollywood Brown did nothing.
Did nothing.
He got one target and he didn't even catch it.
Right.
So he tried. He made I don't even know what the word I'm trying to look for right now. But he took a chance, and it sometimes just doesn't pay off. And then we have Brother Chris Olsen and Larry, who I thought was going to be
that one was that turned into a little bit of a
spanking.
But again, Jordan Love goes off, puts up 34.
His kicker and his defense put up what? 50 points last
week? I know. Yeah, Tampa was 2 picks, 3 points allowed, 5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 touchdown, 2 fourth down stops. I mean, absolutely insane.
It was insane.
And then you had Chicago, who's just looking like the Chicago Bears, should look like the Chicago Bears, and that happened. So
And Larry couldn't do. You
no,
can't do
there's
anything
nothing
in
you're
that
going to do
game.
there. And he had some good performances here, right? Aaron
Yeah.
Rodgers played better than we thought he was going to.
George Pickens put up
George
15
Pickens put up
points.
15. So it was a good match. So last week was
Hey, you forgot me.
no, I didn't.
Yeah, you skipped over me.
No, the hell I did. We talked about that. I said you what do you want to say? You beat the taco team. That's what I said. You beat the taco team.
Oh, me. Oh, okay. I thought you were referring to Sheamus's only win. I thought you'd ask me. My bad.
No.
My bad.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't have lost to Sheamus, but
I mean, I shouldn't. No, you shouldn't lose. Well, I didn't lose to
it's
Sheamus.
embarrassing.
Did I lose
It's
to
embarrassing.
Yeah.
Pheasants. If anybody watches Letterkenny.
I love Letterkenny.
So last week was a good one, and coming in here week 9, what are we looking at? Well, guys, let's start with just what's going on in the NFL, and Thursday night we kicked it off with an absolute banger.
Oh my God.
How does Mike McDaniel still have his job?
Well, the GM is gone now. They fired him.
It's not your problem. The GM is
No,
not your problem
the
right
GM
now.
is not the
You
problem.
definitely
It
get
is
rid of your
McDaniel.
GM, but not now.
No.
Not now.
At the end of the
At
season.
the end of the season. Right now, you need coaching, and you're not getting it.
And he's just like, yeah, we'll try again next week. He looks like a little child, getting spanked.
I mean, the only thing I can think of is they're looking for some consistency, like through the end of the year, but that he's got to go.
No,
You
he's
got
done.
to go.
Got to go.
You're 2-7. I mean, your kicker can't kick an extra point. Absolutely, just front to back.
Your
Absolutely,
best wide
iced.
receiver is done.
Your best wide receiver's done. Your quarterback needs to. This is a complete overhaul.
Yep.
In Miami. Now Miami. Let's be fair. They have not been competitive in 20 years.
No,
They have not been a competitive football team. I'd say in the last 20 years, they're not part of the conversation.
I would go back to when Marino left.
Maybe. I mean, I think they've had some good years, but they have not been a competitive. You're not going and saying they are competitive. You look at other teams. I mean, I love how everybody's, all the memes and people who hate the New England Patriots are like, oh, it must be so bad. It's been 5 years since you guys had a winning season. It's like, look, it's
Hey, we made the playoffs last year.
it's a system though.
It
It's a
is.
system, and systems work, and we have a system in New England, and you buy into the system, and we got away from the system, and I think we saw how much of the system really wasn't Bill Belichick so much,
No.
and I really think Josh McDaniels is a big part of that system and what makes it tick. Gerard Mayo wasn't the answer to bringing the system back, and it's very obvious that Mike Vrabel is, and he was able to do that in Tennessee. They just weren't willing to spend the money to put any weapons around.
And their loss is our game.
Well, we
man.
see what Mike Vrabel can do when you give him a couple of bucks and you say, "Hey, go with God." This game was an absolute, and this was a statement from Lamar Jackson.
Oh yeah.
An absolute statement from Lamar Jackson. I watched. I think I turned it off in the beginning of fourth quarter as Hard Rock Stadium is just emptying. Just
because nobody wants
empty.
to stay
It was
for
like
that.
COVID, right? But Lamar, you see why Lamar's been an MVP.
Yeah.
You see why he is still feared, because he's throwing the deep ball. He's got that short route. He can still kill you with his legs.
Mark Andrews, he
Mark Andrews
still
looked
performs
like
at
a
his age.
stud.
He sure did.
But, in the same way that the New England Patriots are winning right now, and the New England Patriots are winning by spreading the ball all over the field. There is no single,
And when
I
Drake May
haven't,
rolls out,
right.
that's it.
but I haven't dug into the analytics of it. But I think, from everything I've seen and the anecdotal evidence, it seems to me like there's no single, oh, darn, this is the guy, right? But when it comes to why am I blanking here?
I know. I was doing the same thing.
When it comes to Lamar, he's doing the same thing, spreading the field.
Oh yeah.
Right. Where there's not that one target, and you're like, oh well, we know this is the guy. Like, it's just not the case.
No.
So all in all, just really good.
And he can throw deep and accurately, and when you can do that, as well as make those short to mid passes to your check down,
Mhm.
guess what? You're especially when you're Miami's defense, you're fucked.
Yep.
Sorry, Miami lovers out there. We
Mm.
we don't mean to shit on you. We'd rather shit on the Jets, but
We would, but that's like
we're talking about an actual
we
game.
gotta be fairly PC here. It's like
Absolutely.
beat up. So going into today, 1:00 games, we got the Bears Bengals.
What do you think? I'm going Bears. I think Caleb rights the ship this week, and
I think it's time to start talking about Caleb Williams just being a mid.
I'm not ready to yet.
He's mid.
I'm not ready to yet.
I don't think he's a leader. And this
Give
is the
Ben
problem.
Johnson some give some Ben Johnson a chance. You know.
Well, I give Ben Johnson a chance. That's fine. You cannot. Caleb Williams plays, and his attitude is like, "I'm Tom Brady. You're not.
Yep.
You haven't proven yourself." We say this time. Again, popped up in my feed the other day. It's like, the argument: could the best team in college football beat the worst team in the NFL, which right now is the Jets? If you put Ohio State up against the Jets,
absolutely.
the Jets still absolutely beat the crap out of them.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just a different animal. Again, it's the 1% of the 1%. Right. It's the 1% of the 1%. Is it going to be a competitive game? Yeah, it'd be a competitive game. But
do you think the Jets are the worst team in the NFL right now?
The Jets are the worst team in the NFL.
Well,
statistically speaking, they are the worst team in the NFL. Period. Full stop.
I don't know. You look at Miami the other night, man.
Miami.
At least the Jets have playmakers.
They do.
Miami has no one.
But right now, we have to take it on record, right? The Jets have the worst record, I think they have the worst point differential too.
What's Miami's record? Are they 3-5 or are they 2-6?
Miami, well, the Jets are 1-7, right?
Yep, the Jets are 1-7.
And
Miami played the other night.
Sure, Miami. Yeah, it's right here. Miami's 2-7.
2-7. So what if they squeak by on 2 lucky wins? Again, and it can happen.
It's 2 wins to 1 win, right?
Okay.
So again, just looking at pure numbers, they are the worst team right now.
I don't know.
I think if you're talking about like actual on the field product, no, the Dolphins are absolute horse shit.
How many head coaches has Chicago had in the last 3 years?
What is it like? Well, it's like 4. No,
4.
Is it 4?
Yeah, I think it's 4. How can we expect Caleb Williams to produce consistently when he's got 4 different people, and Ben Johnson's probably the best out of all of them because he's the quarterback whisperer. So that's why I'm willing to give him more of a chance, at least through this year, to see.
I don't know. I feel like we've heard this. We hear this time and time again from the Chicago Bears. First it was Mitch Trubisky. He's going to be he's the man. Then it was then it was Justin Fields, and now it's Caleb Williams. You're trying to solve a problem at one position that I don't think really exists. I think you need stop trying to draft this superstar quarterback. You need to shore up. You need weapons for them to throw to.
Which they have. And DJ Moore, Rome McDoonsay.
Okay, so you've got these things.
You got to shore up the offensive line, which they have made strides in doing.
Okay.
And then it's just the defense. The defense has to shut down, and they're making strides in that too. They're overall a very young team. And again, that's a lot to put on Caleb Williams' shoulders. And I know we've it's been said a lot about many quarterbacks, but I'm just not willing to bow out on him yet. I really want Chicago to at least make the playoffs, man. I want them to be competitive because right now the NFC's not doing well as far as their teams being competitive. The AFC's rising again. I think we can all argue that. Especially with the way Philadelphia keeps going up and down. And Dallas is shit. Minnesota is doing nothing right now.
You look at the Bears though. You look at the amount of points they're putting up, the amount of points that they're giving up. It's not the Bears defense is good.
Yeah.
The Bears defense generally, if you go back, right? So if we go back to week 1 against the Vikings, right? Pretty even game. Defense gives up 27.
One score.
Right? Then they give up 52 to the Lions.
Yep.
They give up 14 to the Cowboys. They give up 24 to the Raiders. They give up 24 to the Commanders.
Again, the Raiders, that was a 1-point game.
So was the Commanders game.
Yep.
right?
So they were on the precipice.
They give up 14 to the Saints, and they give up 30,
That was a shit game.
and
That
they give
was
up 30 to
awful.
the Ravens.
Yep.
I don't think defense is the problem.
No.
I know. I think the defense is doing what the defense needs to do, and I think these numbers, when you look at it, right, and you look at the numbers, the most points the Bears have put up this year, 31 points against the Cowboys in that win.
Yep.
All right, everything else has been in the 20s
Nope.
and or in the single
And I
or in
totally
the double
understand
digits.
that. Yep.
That means your defense is on the field more. That means that defense is tired.
Yep.
Right. And that's when you see these bigger point differentials come up. And if you watch some of these Bears games, which I do because, my buddy Jason's a huge Bears fan. So generally I'm watching, at least half of one of those games every week. The Bears, the defense is tired. And it's usually in the second half that they're giving up a lot of the big plays and they're giving up a lot of the big points.
Absolutely.
They have a good defense. Rome Odunze, DJ Moore, okay, yeah, you've got two weapons there. Caleb Williams can't get them the fucking ball.
No.
And it's not always because of the offensive line.
No, and
Caleb
totally
Williams
agree.
does not look up and go downfield. He would rather run the ball. He thinks he's going to win the game with his fucking legs, and he's not.
Well, he's not going to do that.
Okay?
He's not Lamar.
There are very few quarterbacks that can do that. And you look at look at Aaron Rodgers. He's having a great year in Pittsburgh, and he basically needs a walker. Okay? He is
He's also Aaron Rodgers.
He is a 3-step drop.
As
he
much
is
as
a
I don't
3-step
like him,
3-step, 5-step drop every time he touches the ball, and he's just looking. Right? Look at Drake May. And we know Drake May doesn't have the greatest legs.
No.
He's not a runner. He's a pocket passer. Well, you know what? He's doing that.
But he's still making, once he rolls out, right?
I admit
more
it.
than likely he's making a play on that game. On that,
I admit I don't like Caleb Williams. Because mainly just the attitude.
the attitude. Yep.
The,
and I
the
totally get
arrogance that he has.
which is why I don't like Aaron Rodgers.
But at least Aaron Rodgers has earned it, right? He has a pedigree.
Yeah.
He's a proven commodity who can say, maybe there's an arrogance there, but it's an earned arrogance.
Well, it's not just an arrogance; it's a selfishness too. Like
that's fine. But I would say, there's a selfishness there until he gets on the field. And when he gets on the field, he's playing the game and he's there and he's there for his teammates, right? And he's got he's one of these dudes that's just got a football IQ. Did you see that play the other night?
Oh yeah.
It fooled everybody. They had to go to the replay.
Yep.
Like, nope, that's technically a forward pass.
Come on.
That's, have at it. And you're just not seeing that with Caleb Williams. I admit,
No.
I'm a hater. I didn't like the draft.
No.
When they drafted him, I think he went too high. I think they hung a lot on that Heisman, and you're 3 years in.
Yep.
You're 3 years in.
What
You're
else do you have
3
to
years
show
in as a
for it?
starter,
No, I get it.
which means they've given you the reins. They've put money into you. They've put time into you.
But
What are you doing to improve?
true. But as well as is the system playing to his strengths? We have to ask that. Because again, he's had 4 different coaches in 3 years. So we have to look at that as well. And I don't think the first 2 years they were doing that. And again, and I'm not there, I'm not in the room, so I don't know. But I'm just because I'm with your buddy, I want the Bears to perform and I want them to do well. So that's why I'm not ready. And I love Rome Odunze. He's a freaking player. DJ Moore is a freaking player. They're getting the pieces together. I'm just willing to give them at least the rest of the year until I'm ready to write them off yet.
I mean, let's see how it plays out. They're not making the playoffs.
No, they're not going to make the playoffs.
And we'll see what today shows. But the Bengals are not a bad team.
No.
They had a bad week, but they're not a bad team.
-3 for their defense.
They had a bad week,
They had
but
a
well,
bad
look, it is what it is. So
You're
that's
right,
that's
brother.
Bears Bengals. You got Vikings Lions. I think that's going to be a solid game, but still no Sam Darnold. So
No, you mean
or
no JJ McCarthy?
no JJ McCarthy. So
And no Carson Wentz.
no Carson Wentz.
Who are they putting out there?
I do not know.
Are they putting on the what the hell that guy from the Jets, Zach? I don't even remember his name anymore. Joe, do you know the name? No. Yeah, let's hope not. But yeah, no, I'm with you. Lions are gonna kill that game. We have Panthers Packers, which I think is going to be a lot better than people think it's going to be. I think Packers are going to win, but Bryce Young is coming
JJ
back
McCarthy
this week.
is supposed to play today.
JJ McCarthy's going to
JJ
play.
McCarthy's supposed to play today.
All right, and they have Addison back.
Yeah.
Addison has not played with JJ yet, so we have to see
Yeah.
what they do with that.
Vikings. Panthers, Packers. Yeah, Packers probably win that game.
Packers will
The
win.
Panthers are just one of those and it's just in that mid team. Like
Yep.
they're that spoiler
They're
team.
scratching though. They're
They're
definitely
that
not
spoiler team.
But Bryce Young's back this week. Tet Mack is going to have a huge game. Rico Dowdle is actually, as we were broadcasting, I got a notification he is starting running back this week over Chuba Hubbard.
Right.
So I'm contemplating whether I should put him in my lineup right now.
You only got about an hour.
Yeah,
55 minutes.
but then I have Ashton Jenkins though too.
You do.
So,
I mean, well, you know,
and DeAndre Swift. So like, what?
look, you seem like you are, rich with options.
Right now, I'm very.
Now
rich
I've
with
got a running
options.
back.
No, I
on the
don't want.
block.
I'm very happy with my.
I'm gonna have to draft him every year until
You
he
are.
retires. Just
and try to trade him. Every year you try trading a Sam Pacheco, and nobody takes the bait, bro.
hey, whatever it is, what it is.
Broncos Texans is going to be a good game.
Yeah, that should be a good game. I think that Bo Nix has been playing like a man possessed right now.
Yep.
And again, another team where they're spreading the ball all over the field. They're getting their tight ends involved. They got those mid routes. The deep ball is an option.
You think RJ Harvey's gonna have a good game this week?
I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. I'm more impressed with Bo Nix and kind of again that football IQ that he's starting to get.
And nobody expected that from him.
No, they didn't. And he's just again vision there. All in all, really good.
Yeah, he makes a lot of good decisions.
I believe we're going into it. Are we going into Atlanta today? I think we're going into Atlanta.
Yeah, we are going into Atlanta.
We're going
today.
into Atlanta at 6-2. We come out 7-2.
Oh, we're gonna come
we
out
come out
7-2.
7-2. It'd be a tough game. Again,
will be.
I don't want to. Again, everybody's saying, "Oh, we have a strength of schedule for the Patriots is weak." You still got to win. You still got to win, right? And how many the Bengals should not have lost to the Jets.
But look how hard our schedule, the Patriots' schedule was last year, and we complained and nobody heard us.
Yeah.
And it didn't matter because.
Nope.
But we did make the playoffs last year.
We did make the playoffs last year. Giants, Niners.
Oh, that's Niners. Actually, you're right.
It's no Cam Scatterbo. He's done.
But
let's talk about that kid right now for a second.
Scatterbo's a great player.
Not only a great player, team guy. Right?
Guy. Absolutely
So, he said what did he say? To cut his signing bonus or whatever, his performance bonus, because I think he earned it.
Yep.
So that the Giants can go out and pick somebody up, get somebody at the trade deadline to continue to help the team. That's the same thing. Tom Brady used to do that all the time with the Patriots. Look, I don't want to pay rise.
But Tom Brady was married to Giselle at the time as well, so she made the money, man.
She did.
She did.
Don't get it's.
That's why I think it's more impressive that Scatterbo's doing it.
But what was I reading? Yeah, but you know what you don't realize. So again, and I don't want to get into the politics of it too much, right?
I'm sorry. Go finish your thought. We have some chat.
You had what do you call it? Caitlin Clark, right? So somebody was saying the other day about Caitlin Clark, and she's the top paid player in the WNBA, and she's making whatever it is, $800,000 a year. Whatever,
Yeah, something like that.
And people are like, oh, well, that's not this, that, and the other thing. It's like none of these athletes are making their money, especially the elite ones, on their contracts. It's a good salary.
Yeah. They're doing it on
it's the endorsements.
Absolutely.
Everybody's like, well, she's only making this much, but she's got a $20 million deal with Nike. She's got a $5 million deal with Gatorade. She's got
I think she's a Wheaties contract as well.
So you see these big numbers, and they're big numbers, but then at the same time, it's like, well,
she's bringing players. She's bringing people in.
She's bringing people in. She's doing this. So again, it's some of it's anecdotal and everything else, but. Just that. So, we got a couple things in the chat.
Team Jordan's ready to make moves. Well, make them moves.
Well, I saw
brother.
you making the moves.
And a shout out to everybody at Paul Tom's poker table this morning. He's saying I should be playing poker right now. We need your money. No. Let me tell you, you need my money, Paul. Every time I play against, he has me sit in a certain position in his house, and he always wins big because I'm soaking up an extra 3 cards every time we play.
Oh, really?
So So Tom, Paul, let's be real. You need me to play today because I'm pretty sure everybody else is going to be taking your money. But we'll play soon, and we can do it at the live stream someday. We do play poker here on occasion. But I hope everybody's having a good time over there. I hope we're on the big screen, and again, take Paul's money. No, it's a good time. It's a really good time. We just play Texas Hold'em. We usually have music going at the time.
Where's this?
It's where I used to live in the condos. He was my neighbor.
Oh, okay.
But and I get they play they have a game almost every week, at least through the summer and then beginning of the fall. It's been a little while, but they're starting to back up again. Yeah, sorry I can't be here, but duty calls in the podcast space.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we do what we love, and we do it for you guys, and we wouldn't have a show without you guys. So thank you for watching.
Absolutely true.
So what do we got else?
Colts Steelers.
Oh,
that'll be a good one.
That'll be a good one.
I think that'll be a little bit of a shootout. Aaron Rodgers again playing well. He's got some weapons around him, but the Colts are.
I don't know, man. The Colts are going to be.
The Colts are tough.
They're going to. They're pretty sure they're taking the AFC South this year. I mean, I don't think it's a stretch of an argument to say that.
No.
So, I don't know, man. It depends on what. If we have the Steelers team from last week, definitely it'll be a great game.
Yeah.
And I hope so, because I just love watching football. I really do. And fantasy, and I know we've talked about this on the podcast before, but fantasy makes you get out of like your comfort zone of your team of choice and look around the league and look at other players in a way you wouldn't normally look at them and appreciate them. Again, I'm having a lot of fun watching the Lions and the Commanders for the past 2 years, even though the Patriots are my team and your team.
Right.
So that's why I love this game, and I love talking about this game. We are on the big screen. Thank you very much, guys. Deuces. Okay, moving on. I agree with you. Like we're in too much agreement this week.
We are, yeah, a little too much agreement. Yeah, Chargers, Titans.
Oh,
I mean the Chargers.
That should be the Chargers.
That should be the Chargers.
There's no way that the Titans should. They're 1-7 as well. So I guess it's a race to the bottom right now between them and the Jets. But yeah, sorry, that's Paul's team of choice as well. Again, we have a lot of Jets fans in this fan base. So sorry in advance. What else we got? We got the Jets, and I can't see because my name is in the way.
What are we looking at? Oh, Saints, Rams.
Saints, Rams. Oh, Saints are 1-7 as well. Oh, damn. It's a real race in the bottom. That should be the Rams.
That should be the Rams.
Is
Well, the Saints can they have these flashes, right, where they get competitive.
But they're on their third string quarterback.
They
now.
are. That's very true.
So the Rams should not lose today.
Jags, Raiders.
Oh,
that's again. I mean, you look at the numbers: 4-3 for the Jags, 2-5 for the Raiders.
Travis Hunter's not playing. He's on the IR right now.
That's right. So
I don't know if Geno can pick. Like Ashton Genty will run roughshod over the Jaguars D right now.
True.
I'm giving it to the Raiders. Although I think Trevor Lawrence is a much better quarterback. And they have a lot of better weapons. Brian Thomas is coming back to play today. Yeah, I got to give it to the Raiders. And we have Chiefs Bills.
Well, I think we all know that it's going to be a good game.
Is it at Arrowhead or is it in?
It looks like it is at Arrowhead.
Oh, then I call it. It's going to be the Chiefs.
I think.
When's the last time the Bills went into Arrowhead and won? I don't.
I'm just looking here. No. They're at Buffalo. They're at Highmark.
Oh.
At Highmark. That's a 4:00 game.
Yeah, it's already in the low 40s here, so it's going to be in the high 30s there right now. So at 4:00, the sun will already be going down. Yeah, but Kansas City doesn't get too hot. So actually, that's a toss-up to me. What do you think?
I think it's a toss-up. I think we're going to have to see who shows up. Obviously, I want the Bills just because I hate Kermit, but you have to see what happens.
All right. Oh, that's awesome.
Let's see, and then we've
Because
got
New England went into the Bills' house and then they
they
took
did.
it.
It was a
So
tight game,
it was
but
a
they
tight
did.
game, but
And then we'll round it out Sunday night.
let's do it.
Seahawks Commanders. Again, you look at the schedule. You look at the record: 5-2 versus 3-5. Is Jaden Daniels playing tonight?
Yes,
That's
but
the question.
Terry McLaurin is not playing.
Yeah.
Jaden Daniels is going to play. I would give it to the Commanders because they still have Debo. They still have Bill Krosky or whatever his name is. So I would give it to the Commanders on that. Although Sam
And,
Darnold is doing wonders for the Seahawks, I like the Commanders too much.
No, the Commanders are a good team. And then again, you got and then round out Monday night, we got Cardinals Cowboys. I mean, what a sad game. What a sad game. I don't know. I think that's a toss up. That's a coin toss. I don't know. I mean, is Kyler playing or is he out?
Kyler is not playing. They have their I can't remember his name off the top of my head. I saw that announcement yesterday. Kyler will have some role, but he will not be playing quarterback.
Okay.
That was the official announcement.
Interesting.
So I don't know if he's going to play receiver or running back, but
I don't know. Let's see what happens. And on buys this week, you got Cleveland, the New York Jets,
The New
Philadelphia
York Jets.
Eagles, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, all on buys this week. So flipping back over to the league, let's take a look at this week's matchups.
hold on 1 second. We got more activity.
What do you got in the
chat?
chat?
Steph, who is playing at Paul Tom's Poker Cable right now, wants to know if I take requests. Whiskey drink, a.k.a. Whiskey Dick, LOL. Steph, what type of requests are we talking about? And Steph is very British, by the way.
Indeed.
So what are we talking about? Answer in the chat, please. Anyway, while we're waiting for that, let's go back to our league.
All
week.
right.
Oh, you're
So
playing-
I've got the Worshipful Master this week. I am slated to win. We'll see how that works out. I'm hoping for a nice. Yeah, I mean Matt Stafford playing New Orleans. New Orleans sucks. I'm hoping that's going to be a big one.
Yep.
Walker against Washington. Jonathan Taylor against. But it should be a good game all around. Although Justin Jefferson versus the Lions, that's going to be tough. They're going to try to lock him. They're going to try to lock him down
Big time.
And I'm just wondering, like, I got Robinson in for the Giants versus San Francisco, but I got Dobbs and Booty on my bench. I'm wondering if I put Booty in today, see how he does against Atlanta.
Instead of Justin Jefferson?
No,
I was gonna
instead
say.
of Robinson for the Giants.
Oh,
I don't know.
that's a very.
It's a tough one, I mean,
Honestly, I would probably. Booty's doing.
he's doing so well.
though.
So that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's a good one.
do I take, or I got Diggs? Like, I've been playing Diggs at my flex all last couple of weeks, and he's been doing good. But
then you're putting Booty in instead of Diggs.
and I'm putting Booty in instead of Diggs. That's the problem. That is
it's an embarrassment of riches, is what that is.
a little bit. And I got Romeo Dobbs sitting on my bench too. So
But Dobbs is it's so hard because.
he is, but again, he's playing
Well,
he's playing Carolina.
yeah, but
Of course, I played these. I went with the analytics last week.
Yep.
Like, the Bengals are it should have been a fucking blowout, and I should have had 30 from my defense. Instead, I get -3.
But
So
Love likes to spread that ball around to everybody.
He
And look
does,
at
he
Tucker
does.
Kraft, who is in my TE position.
yeah,
Got 3 touchdowns last week.
Yeah,
So,
so craziness.
It's crazy.
So I don't know.
I would
We're
keep
gonna
Dobbs there.
we're gonna leave it as is for this
That's
week.
probably smart.
But Nick, best of luck to you. We'll talk on Monday and see how it's looking. Rithia versus Seamus.
Wait. Worshipful Master had Jerry Judy still in his lineup, and Jerry Judy's on a bye this week. I thought someone was on a bye this week.
Yeah, Judy's on a bye. No, he's on a bench. He's got a
Okay.
full lineup.
Okay, gotcha.
Dak, Chubb, Pollard, Chase, Tucker, Smith, Williams, Aubrey, and the Chargers D.
Gotcha. The Chargers D's going to eat this week, man,
Yeah.
against Tennessee. Yeah.
Let's see. Rithia versus Seamus. Seamus, did you set a lineup? You did not. You need a running back. You need a running back. Put a running back in. Seamus. Just put a running back in. Not that. Just let's do that.
You think Sheamus is washing right now?
I don't know. You know, and I'm just looking at this since you know, Rithia, kept Jalen Waddle in, and
Well,
he
who
put
else?
up, put
Who
up
else is Tua
14.
gonna throw it?
Yeah, I know. Tua needs to go.
Yeah. Tua needs to go.
We got you versus Bobby Mack.
Yep. Well, and his ringer.
And his ringer, and look, you
Hey, I picked up Ashton Jenkins
yeah,
this week.
looking pretty good.
That's gonna be pretty good. You know,
Joe, buddy, you can't lose to the taco team. I lost to the taco team, admittedly. The taco team's 2-6. Like you got to do something here.
okay. Steph replied, "The song you ruined for her because you called it whiskey dick and it was whiskey drink." I'm sorry. You know, I heard what I heard.
This
guys.
is in the chat.
This is in the chat. Yeah. So now all she thinks
Oh,
of
there we
you
go.
and the wrong name of the song. I'm like, well, you know, I think it's an improvement on the song.
Yeah.
You know, we've all been there on both sides of the coin. So I think we just call it whiskey dick and just leave it at that.
I mean, what does dude, the taco team is winning with their running back on a bye. See, they've got Brees Hall on a bye.
Yep.
And their kicker on a bye, and they're still slated to win.
Who is Taco Team? Like Taco Team's team is actually
Taco team,
good.
yeah, but Justin Herbert, Brees Hall, Jones from the
Yep.
the Vikings,
Aaron
Puka
Johnson.
Nakua,
Yep.
Nico Collins, George Kittle.
Is Nico playing this week?
Yeah,
Yeah, I guess so.
apparently. Elliott.
McLaurin is not playing this week.
But look at the bench too.
Yep.
Like the Keenan Allen on the bench.
Yeah, see, that's why, again, next year, I'm going to pick shitty players for the taco team, and we're going to leave the good players out there.
Nonsense.
Who wins? Okay, we got another question in the chat. Who wins, Denver or Houston today? I think we already went over that. That was going to be a close game.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think Denver wins just because, again, I think Bo Nix is playing really well.
Yep.
And I think the team is coming together. And the Denver defense has been forcing turnovers.
Right. But Nico Collins is playing today. CJ Stroud is still doing wonderful things.
They are, but I just don't. I don't think there's enough weapons there to get past what the Denver defense has been doing.
Yes, I
right?
agree.
The Denver defense, they haven't been locked down by any stretch of the imagination, but they have been more than serviceable. And again, they're forcing turnovers, and they're forcing turnovers at the right time, getting good pressure on the quarterback, forcing bad throws, and things like that. So I think, yeah, I think Pete, I think we're still looking at Denver, but it should be a good game.
Yeah, it'll be definitely a good game.
But and by all means, don't forget, we're about 47 minutes out from that first game kickoff. Don't forget to head on over to DraftKings.
We are not sponsored by DraftKings.
And we're not gonna be with that attitude.
Okay, my bad. I'd rather be sponsored by Dunkin' than DraftKings, although DraftKings has more money. But come on, they have advertisements with Kevin Hart and Shaq. We're not up to that caliber. And again, yes, with that attitude, we're not going to be either.
New subscribers can get $25
Oh, here
in
we
free
go.
bets when you put $10 on the line.
So are we gonna
Full details on the website.
Are we gonna hashtag DraftKings in the description of this podcast? Is that what we're gonna do?
Look, I'm gonna do. We're gonna get a sponsor somehow. I don't know how, but I'm gonna make it happen.
All right. Maybe we can get the Lashley sponsor. Put some money into the show.
Maybe because all this. Well, they can't see it, but all this fantastic tech just belongs to me. So,
right.
Let's see. So going down. So you've got Bobby Mack. That's gonna be.
Yep.
That's a solid game, but you're slated to come away with the win there.
I think Joe is playing the taco team, but Joe is slated to lose.
Nate, 56 points. Nate, dude, you've got what the heck? He's got Bo Nix.
I don't think Nate
Saquon's on a bye. Judkins on a bye. Tyreek is out. You've had him in. Mark Evans on a bye. Smith on a bye.
No, Nate hasn't looked at his lineup since the season started. I'm telling you right now. I know it doesn't. It's Nate. It's Nate. Nate is 23 right now. I think he just turned 23.
Okay.
So he has other priorities, but
Justin, right now slated to lose to Larry. But
It looks like a good game.
it looks like a good game. They're giving a 4-point spread, but he's already up. He's already got 16 on the board from Achane. Now there's a bright. There's both a bright spot in the Dolphins lineup and kind of obviously a work in progress. He's a rookie, right?
Right. Yeah, I consider him a rookie. Yeah.
You know, good running back, solid running back. You know, pounds the line. Got to work on the catch game.
Yep.
And this is the thing. I mean, these days running backs, you know, are 40% wide receiver, right? They get a lot. You know, running backs get a lot of targets.
Unless you're Ramondre Stevens. I mean,
well, so you know, we're going to talk about the trade deadline in a second. But you know, let's just round this out.
Gotcha.
You know, and then you know, Chris.
Let me just note that Achane did underperform.
He did.
He was slated for 19 points, and he put up less than 17. So
it's still not bad though.
Every
still not
point
bad.
counts, brother.
Agreed, but I'm just saying, like,
no,
you know,
not bad.
Not bad. But then look, you got CJ Olsen. Yeah, the battle of the Chris's. And again, about a 3.5 point spread there between Chris Olsen and Chris Ozog.
Yep.
That's going to be a really good
game. But
game
again,
as well.
Derrick Henry underperformed for Chris Olsen.
He did. You know, but you got to look. Chris has a lot of weapons here.
Well, he's got Kareem Hunt in his flex, which, you know, could help or hurt him because
he's starting Jared Goff too. You know, he's got Jordan Love sitting on the bench against Carolina.
I would play Jordan Love.
I would probably play Jordan Love today because you know, while I think Detroit does beat Minnesota, I don't think they beat them handily.
Put Travis Hunter in your IR slot, and then you can pick up another player too.
Yeah. So looking at that, let's talk trade deadline.
All right.
Trade deadline this week, week 9.
Yes, sir.
Who's shopping? Who's selling?
AJ Brown is being shopped.
Okay.
He's definitely being shopped. I think he's done with Philadelphia right now because he's not. You know, Philadelphia is a running team first and foremost. But even when they throw the ball, it seems like AJ Brown is secondary, which with his level of talent, he shouldn't be.
Yeah. You know, looking ESPN.
Do you think?
I mean, let's look at the needs. You know, for some of these teams, according to ESPN, of course. You know, the Bills. Nothing crazy there. You know, really not a lot that they're looking for. You know, maybe some help at safety, defensive tackle, wide receiver. The Lions, you know, kind of the same deal. They're saying, you know, like an edge rusher, a cornerback, an offensive lineman. So, you know, we're just shoring up here. Same thing for Indianapolis, although they've got Indianapolis looking for a quarterback, which I think is interesting.
Really?
I'm not seeing it.
No, I'm
not seeing it. I'm not seeing a need.
Unless they're short, like to back up Danny Dimes. I thought they had a decent backup for him right now.
Yeah. Well, Anthony Richardson's out.
No, I know he's out for the season, but
you know,
I thought they had someone to back up Danny Dimes.
I mean, well, they have this Riley. They have Riley Leonard.
Oh,
you know, he's never taken a snap, so you know. You know, the Chiefs again, same thing. You know, we're looking at some defensive help.
Jets have already traded to the Eagles for Mitch Mechie or John Mechie, excuse me.
They did. Yep.
Michael Carter is going to the Eagles now.
Mm-hmm.
So again, that to me says that's a race for the bottom because, in my mind, I don't think the Jets need another wide receiver. They need.
I don't think so. I mean, I think So here's So you know, let's talk New England.
Okay. Yep.
We need a running back.
And they traded edge rusher Keon White to San Francisco.
Yep.
For a draft pick.
Yeah, I don't know what they're looking to get.
So yeah,
get
exactly.
There.
So they targeted for a 6th round draft pick. So who in the 6th round do you think?
Oh, I have no idea.
Well, they did pick up Tom Brady in the 6th round.
Well, they did, but I don't think you're finding another Tom Brady.
They're not gonna find another
I mean, I think again we get back like who's selling right now, or who can you convince to sell? I think you can convince the Jets to sell Breece Hall. I think the Jets need more draft picks. I think the Patriots might be willing to give up a 2nd round draft pick.
So you think they're going to trade for Breece? Oh man, I don't know. 'Cause
I think it's possible. I think you need a reliable running
they
back.
just
He's
got
a
a running back. They just picked up another running back.
Who?
Patriots. I thought they just picked up
No.
somebody from a practice squad.
Antonio Gibson is
No,
out
he's
with the
gone,
year.
yep.
Ramondre Stevenson and Travion Henderson. That's their lineup for running backs. I think we need somebody. You just need you need a third guy in there. I mean, I think Breece Hall could be it. I've heard that as a rumor that the Jets might be shopping him and that the Pats might be
Oh,
interested.
that's right. They elevated Dearness Johnson from
Yeah.
their practice squad.
You know, so that'll be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of defensive help out there that you need. You know, obviously the Bears need another offensive tackle or a guard. They need somebody to shore up that line, keep Caleb safe so he can keep making terrible plays.
And they can keep doing the tush push, which
You know,
people are pissed about now.
you know,
All
the
of a sudden.
Steelers definitely, you know, same thing. They're looking for a wide receiver. You know, somebody else for Aaron Rodgers to throw the ball to. Is this Aaron Rodgers last year? Or is he going to try
Yes.
to make one more year out of it?
I mean, I think he'll try, but this should be his last year.
Nah. Got to ask the question.
I mean, no, absolutely. I mean, honestly.
So here we go. Like dealing players for picks. So the Cardinals, looks like they're saying they're their biggest asset to get rid of is a defensive tackle. Same thing with the Bengals. You know, Texans. Well, Texans have Damian Pierce. I don't know if he'd be a good fit in New England.
No, he wouldn't be.
Vikings have Aaron Jones. I mean, he could be a good number 2. I think Henderson just needs another year.
Yeah, absolutely.
He needs another year. Ramondre, bro, I don't know.
He keeps fumbling the
he's
ball,
a freaking
dude.
he's a brick wall.
He is.
He just can't hold. You know, he's
He
got
ru- he
glass
runs
hands.
He runs a lot like Marshawn Lynch. He
Oh
does.
yeah.
But again, his ball security sucks balls.
The Giants can get rid of Russell Wilson.
Okay, so who
All right, so here we go. Commanders.
do you think Russell Wilson's going to go to the Colts?
I think Russell. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to go anywhere where he knows he's going to be a backup.
No.
No.
Well, that's his only option for the rest of the year.
Probably, but I mean, or you just sit on him. I mean, just sit on him. I mean, you know, Dart's
Dart's
the
their
future.
guy right
Dart's
now.
their guy. Dart's the future of the franchise so far. But we all remember when Daniel Jones was supposed to be the future of the franchise and how that fizzled out quickly. But you know, we'll see.
It wasn't a good fit.
Looks like the Commanders might be shopping Deebo Samuel.
Really?
That's again, this is ESPN. Take it with a grain of salt.
I don't think so. I don't, especially with McLaurin having his
don't
injuries
know.
this year. I don't think he's.
I
going
don't know. You
anywhere
think
this
think
year.
the Browns will let Jerry Jeudy go?
They should.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing anything this year. They're not making the playoffs.
Cowboys could, they got Javonte Williams. They could get rid of
Yeah,
again.
but he's doing very well right now.
He is, but you know,
What are they going to get? The only thing they get for him is draft picks. Like,
Yeah.
and you know, Jerry Jones isn't going to do that.
well, who knows? I mean, Jerry Jones is, Jalen Wright from the Dolphins.
Vikings are searching.
You know,
for
unfortunately, Dolphins being in the same division as the Pats, I don't think they're going to give up Jalen Wright, but
No.
never can tell. Saints, Brandon Cooks, but we had Brandon Cooks for a while.
Oh, Chris Olave too.
Hmm?
Wow.
Yeah, from the Saints.
Yeah.
That could
Imagine
be.
him. That could be.
That could be.
He's
yeah.
a great wide receiver. I would
He-
love for him
he
to go on
is.
the Pats.
And then
But with Booty and Pop Douglas, I don't think they're going to go for him.
no, I don't think they need to. We need a running back. I mean, I think
we need
you
a
target
running
Bree. I think if you can get Breece Hall, I think he's the. I think he's still got a lot of. He's got a couple years left.
We need a good center too. We really do.
We do.
But I
You
mean,
know,
the
But there's a lot of meat on the bone.
Yeah,
right?
there is.
all over the place. As we,
like Drake
as-
May has a lot of time, and I'm happy about that.
See, the thing with Drake May and the thing with the way that and there was the same thing with Brady, right? And you look at Brady's career and you look at the longevity of his career.
Oh, absolutely.
The longevity of Brady's career outside of his, whatever his crazy ass diet was and his
Yeah.
cold plunges and all the crazy
TB12, whatever it's called.
whatever the crazy shit is that he does. The Patriots primarily under Belichick and under Vrabel, not under Gerard Mayo last year if you look, but under Vrabel and under Bill Belichick, primarily a pocket passing team.
Yep.
Right? Solid offensive line. There's a reason why we keep big running backs like Ramondre Stevenson around, right? Because he can block and release. That he gets a lot of passes and a lot of targets in the flat there.
Hunter Henry as well. He's a huge
Hunter
guy.
Henry's a huge guy, and he's out there
blocking.
You know, that was one of the keys, I think, to Brady's longevity is he was not getting beat up that bad. He got beat up. Don't get me wrong, but not as badly as some other quarterbacks do, especially those mobile quarterbacks, right? You ask what Caleb. Why am I not big on Caleb? Because he runs first, passes second.
Yep.
Whereas Drake May will stay in the pocket. Tom Brady would stay in the pocket and roll, right? But and Drake May had that 20-yard run last week, and everyone's like, and that's great. And he,
but
being a pocket passer,
he saw the opening, and he was able
we'll let you go. And I think that we're just going to continue that philosophy, and I think that'll make a huge difference. So, that being said, I mean, I think we're shaping up to have a great week 9. I think there's a lot of things to look forward to this week. There's a lot of it's that time of year, right? We're just coming into the trade deadline. This is where everybody's going to shore up for these months. It's starting to get cold. Sun's going to go down at 4:00 today. All that good stuff. But I'm looking forward to some football. And Joe Flacco is going to be healthy. He's going to sit on my bench today, but he is healthy. I love when they give me that. Like, Joe Flacco's status has changed from questionable to healthy. Like, half my team goes questionable on Tuesday.
Yeah,
and then they come back.
I get it on Friday. I'm like, oh, great.
I wait until Sunday morning, and I start looking at the what's going on.
Let's take a few minutes to talk about strategy for we don't do that a lot.
Okay, let's talk.
Is that what you do? You just wait for the end of the week and then you try to make moves, or do you kind of pay attention during the week at headlines and then?
So I try not to be reactive to headlines, because the problem with being reactive to headlines is everything changes in a minute, right? And
right.
I will look at it. I mean, obviously, there's an injury, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Cam Scatterbo, let's take that. If you've had Cam Scatterbo in your lineup, right?
You better be looking.
You better be looking right away. You got to see that injury. As soon as they announce the injury, and what the severity of the injury is. Obviously, with him, we're taking an extreme case here because, dude, what he broke? Did he break it or he tore it?
Oh, he broke it.
Well, yeah, it's a clean break.
Yeah,
though.
I think
it's a clean break.
But
He'll be back next year. He'll be fine. He's done for the year. I think he had surgery, but I think it was minor.
Oh, we forgot to talk about that. I didn't know if you heard this. The defensive coordinator for Philly went and visited Cam in the hospital and brought him pizza and some steak sandwiches.
I did hear about that.
I thought that was awesome. I think that was great, man. Anyway, please continue.
So, I mean, that's really what I do. I mean, I start maybe by like Wednesday is the day I really start looking.
Yep.
Because you got to be prepared for Thursday night, especially if you've got anybody that's going to be playing. It's that short week. But by then, you've seen the fallout from Monday night. Who's doing what, and you get a better idea. I mean, it's also you clear waivers on Wednesday anyway.
Yep.
So you can't do anything till then, as it is. And I think it's really I'd probably spend more time in the summer, like August before the draft, really looking at
Oh shit!
almost a depth chart.
We
right?
got to wrap this up, dude. My daughter's game got pushed to 1:00.
Oh,
so
yeah, you.
I'm sorry, man. That just came through. Thanks, guys, for doing that. Freaking sucks.
Well, that's all right. Well, then take us away.
All right, brother. I'm sorry, everybody. I gotta bounce. Liv's got her last softball game, but thanks for listening, everybody. If you have any questions in the chat, we'll try to get to them. Either send me a text and we can answer it that way, or we'll handle it next week. I'm Eric.
And I'm Tim.
And you've been listening to the Village 29, God damn it, Village Idiots 29 podcast.
Just write it down and put it on the screen.
No, we gotta have like a
I can put together like a
teleprompter.
Okay,
no, let's get a teleprompter.
Okay, we'll get a teleprompter.
You've been listening to the Village Idiots 29 podcast, New England's
premier
Masonic Fantasy Football podcast, because we are New England's only Masonic Fantasy Football podcast. Have a great week, everybody.
Have a great week, everybody.
Take care.